Hey, it's Risa. Tonight I'm going to make some poppy seed chicken, and I wanted to do a video and show you how I make mine. Let me grab my apron and we'll get started. Okay, so poppy seed chicken is very easy to make. The most time consuming part is boiling your chicken. I use all chicken breast, and you just want to boil it and then cut it up. And you want to save your broth because you'll add a little bit of your chicken broth to your mixture. Okay, so I've got 2 cans of cream of chicken soup, and 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup. I've got probably about 1.5 cups of sour cream. I may not use quite all of it. I'll see what it looks like. And then I've got about 3 tablespoons of butter. I have probably a couple of tablespoons of poppy seed. All right, I'm gonna mix that up. Whenever I boiled my chicken, I salted the water, so you can add more salt to taste if you need it. Okay, I think I am going to add the rest of this sour cream. Like I said, this is probably about 1.5 cups worth. Okay, so after you boil your chicken, you want to pour your broth through a strainer and get out any little pieces that may have broken off in there. So I'm gonna just add a little bit at a time, and you get it to the thickness that you want. As it cooks, it's gonna get thinner, and then when it sets out a little while, it'll thicken back up. So even if you think you have too much liquid in it, it will thicken up as it sits there. Okay, I'm gonna add my chicken. This is probably about 3.5 pounds of chicken breast. You just want to give that a good stir. Okay, so I ended up using about 2 cups of the chicken broth. Poppy seed chicken makes a really good one-dish meal. You can serve it with some bread or some toast. It's really good. I'm actually gonna, I think, stir fry some green beans with this tonight. But it's a really good one-dish meal. All right, let me grab my pan. Okay, so this makes a really large amount. Now you can easily have this recipe. Just use 1 can each of the cream of chicken and cream of mushroom soup, and use like an 8-ounce container of sour cream, and your poppy seed. Just half everything, and if you don't need, this much. I'm going to be feeding our whole family, so I wanted the full amount. And what I'll do is I'll bake this on 400. I'll lightly cover it, and I'll bake it on 400, probably about 30 or 40 minutes. And then I'll take it out and I'll put some crushed Ritz crackers on top, and put it back in the oven until those heat up really good, probably about 8 or 10 minutes. And while I'm thinking about it, if you will, go on and subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment if you try any of my dishes. I'd love to hear from you and how they turned out. And leave me a comment on some of your favorite one dish meals. We'll check that in about 30 minutes. Okay, so I think it's ready. I'm gonna go ahead and crush the Ritz crackers. You can just crush them here in the package like this. And then we'll sprinkle them over the top and put it back in the oven for probably about 10 minutes. Ritz makes everything better, right? Okay, so I used 4 of the little half sleeves. You can use more or less according to your preference, but I used 4. All right, we'll check that back in about 10 minutes. Okay, so I didn't leave it in there 10 minutes. It only took about 5 minutes and the crackers started getting brown. Speaking of Ritz crackers, you ought to see my 1-year-old little grandbaby girl, Brady, eat Ritz crackers. She loves them. She'll eat a whole sleeve in no time. You can tell where she's been because you can follow the line of Ritz cracker crumbs. But anyway, we're gonna let this sit here for probably about 10 or 15 minutes and then we'll plate it. Okay, so it's time to plate it. It's had time to set up a little bit. We love poppy seed chicken. We love many one dish meals. Get some green beans and some toast. All right, there you go. I hope you enjoy, and don't ever forget how much God loves you.